Hello everybody, my name is Sadie and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo, episode 3. Uh, yeah, that's about it. I don't have much more to say. I just wanna continue playing Daletul a game. Was it this? Pseudo T Kazi, I think? I mean, it's the most advanced, so it's probably that. Oh yeah, right. So we stumbled across like a girl, whatever. Uh, and I left because I was shooting for too long. I mean, anyway. Let's continue. So, as I lean sideways to see around her back, she seems to use her long, dainty finger to measure the right amount of water in the cup. It's one thing to see the different disabilities the students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. Chizune and Misha have no problem working together to communicate to me, and Lilly herself seems to have workarounds for problems I'd never thought of. While I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work, she seems pleased to be following the correct process of the offerer preparing the drink, right? So, her soft voice brings me out of my silent observance. Which room were you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school. The school library. Chizune and some classmates told me it was on this floor. She finishes pouring water into the teacup as she nods, a small metallic tapping coming from the teacup indicating it being stirred. I am aware of Miss Akamishi, as are most students. To be with them means you're in class 3-3, no? That's right, in the science room with Mutao. Mutao. She gives a small giggle, before setting down the teaspoon and slowly walking towards the table, teacup and saucer in hand. He's quite a character. I imagine you'll come to like him. Most do. As she sets down the tea, I gently take it and have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person, but this seems like a rather bad moment to bring it up. Nonetheless, the smell's quite nice. I hardly think it'd be hard to choke down. Thanks, Sato. It tastes... Oh, no. Sorry. Thanks, Sato. It tastes really nice. She smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face. Lily, please. There's no need to be too formal. She says this in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well, I guess I should try and ask her about herself, as it really does seem as if she's catering to me. So, which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes. Correct, I'm in class 3-2, which is on the third floor, same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi, and specifically for both blind and partially blind students. I see. Sorry. Okay. Okay. That was good. Okay. Dude, you would have not pointed it out. It would have been fine. You just had to. Sorry, I didn't mean to say I see even though you're blind. Oh my god. I feel like slapping myself for the faux pas. Looking at her face, though, she doesn't seem the least bit put off by it. My, there's no need to change your speech on my account. Sure, sorry, I guess I'm really showing my newness here. An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. While the same can't be said for everyone, many have come to terms with their conditions. A category which would include her, it seems, all too ready to jump ship from this particular topic. I segue? What the fuck are those words, man? I don't have a PhD in letters. Whatever. Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a really nice place. Thinking on it, this might be her version of the place behind my school that I like to have lunch at. I come here fairly often during lunch times. My duties are as class representative don't leave enough time for an official club, so a friend and I use this room for having tea. Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizune, her mannerisms seem to be almost completely opposite. While Shizune is blunt and fiercely driven, Lilly seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. Come to think of it, she might be useful for a less biased view of the school's clubs. What kind of clubs are there to join? The more popular ones are the track and field club, which uses the field near the school during lunchtime, the baseball club, and the book club in a room near the library. There are also numerous small ones, though, such as the art and music clubs. At a time when I'm just wanting to get on my feet, rushing into club right away seems slightly unappealing. What if the school shares the same rule as my old one? Is it compulsory to join a club? It isn't, though it is encouraged. Ah, good. That's a relief. Really let down my guard on this girl to let such a thing slip out. The fact this seemed to amuse her... No. Alright guys, sorry, my bad. Someone came into my room again. I should really do something about it. The thing is, you guys don't realize, but hold on. You know what? Let me just show you. Oh, wait. Again. Wait. Just a minute. Let me just show you. So, there's this door right here. And there's, you can't really see it, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Over there, behind that curtain, is the bathroom. Yes, I know. It's weird as fuck. I'm gonna do a room tour eventually because there's a lot of things I want to show and discuss about. But basically, there's a door that leads to the bathroom, and like there's literally 1 centimeter between the door and my room. Like there's like this corner. This is my room. This is the door, basically. So basically, anyone can come in and like that, and then basically have no privacy. So that's that. Anyway, why is there no music? By the way, hello. Hold on. Let me just save real quick and like quit. Uh, wait, main menu. Oh, the music died down on its own. It's not a bug. I'm just dumb. I'm just a big idiot. All right. Also, I realized I should put my glasses on because my eyes will get hurt if I don't. Alright. Really let down my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. The fact seems to slightly amuse her. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I finally start drinking it as Lilly does the same. As I look over the window of her shoulder, I notice the light coming into the room has a distinctly orange tint. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Huh, the time's gone. God damn it. Huh, the time's gone quickly. Sorry? Right, she's blind. Of course she can't see the sun setting. It just looks like the sun's starting to set. It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of the time. Sorry, Sal. I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long. Quickly moved to allay her concern. Oh no, it's okay. The library is still open, isn't it? She pauses and takes a moment to think on it. It's probably something I should have asked Shizune when I had the chance, but Lilly seems likely to know in any case. True, it's open until 6:30 during weekdays. Also, wait a minute. There we go. Bam. Quick glance at my watch confirms I have well enough time to get there. I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lilly. She smiles and gives a deep nod. Wait. That's good. Deep nod. Her hands still neatly folded on the table in front of her. It was my pleasure. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you to where the library is? I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I should be able to find it alright. Well, unless my navigational skills fail me, which they seem to have a habit of doing. It's alright, I was going to be talking to the librarian there in any case. I could introduce you. This gets better and better. It's pretty hard to deny our offer. If you're sure, then that'd be great, thanks. She stands up to follow me. She takes hold of a straight, retractable cane that had been slipped in the hand of her bag on the floor. Compared to the cane the boy in my class had, Lilly's looks much thinner and longer. God damn it. Sex joke! Anyway, his must be for support, whereas Lilly's is for navigation. Together, we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the way to the library. Oh god, this picture scares me. Side by side, my pace carefully slowed to match hers. We slowly walk through the hallway. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the floor rather than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. To the left is the wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's library, with the distinct smell of old books giving the place an almost old-world air. There don't seem to be a lot of students here. Considering the time, it isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in the school grounds or the dorms. Yuko, are you here? She says it to thin... She says it... I'm tired. She says it to thin air since the librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course ladies can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draws a reaction. Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. Ah! The origin, apparently the librarian, quickly crawls out and bounces out to extremely rigid attention. Hi Lily, how can I help you? Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual, and she's rubbing the back of her head. Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing, it just hit my head. See, I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped, and then when I was looking for both of them, you came and surprised me. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I couldn't know. It's okay, sorry for making you worry. This is nothing. Have had worse happen to me. She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter. Yes, worse things have happened. The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression, and then she shuffles some papers around the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look, she seems to fit a library perfectly. Ah, Lily, did you get my message? Message? Oh, the 2 imported books that arrived? Right, they finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but... Amidst her celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure, she notices me from the corner of her eyes and freezes on the spot when she does. Oh, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Do you need to check out a book or return one? No, I'm sorry. The way she can so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling. He's with me, Yuko. This is Isao, a new student. Isao, this is Yuko, the school librarian. Pleased to meet you. Isao, right, Isao. Pleased to meet you too, Isao. For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind so she won't forget. Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille, sorry. Hey, it's a French word, I get to say it in French, okay? Would you like to tell Isao a little something about the library? Sorry, I'm trying to suppress my yawn. Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror. Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what he could be interested in. This is too much responsibility. Oh, it's any responsibility at all, I don't get. But her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she will rather dissemble herself on the spot that tell me where the light novels are. But, so there are a lot of books in Bray here? Okay. Alright. I tend to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense. Well, I think about a third of a fourth of Yamaku's library is either in Braille or audio. Makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. If it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place? Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. There's been more on the new books than on my salary, and then I have to organize and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome, and they weigh so much. I wish I could quit this job. Oh, your awkward syllables is really have too much information. I'll go check the odds then, if you don't mind. Probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's alright with you. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I studied the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. Why am I reading like a robot? The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lilly snuck with us in here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. Reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up for study and or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discovered a nice quiet corridor at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at the desk either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of the several beanbags. Oh? Oh. It's the dark-haired girl from my class, the one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know, I'm walking toward the mysteriously long-haired girl. I guess there is no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that part of her face, at least a third, if not a half, is pretty badly scarred. I did see her fucking... Ah! My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second, I am shocked and divert my eyes to the book in her hands before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. Okay. Finally, another, yes. Another choice, even though I feel like it's, like, basically... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's okay. Certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but it's like, so, you mind if I sit here? Seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit, but finally just nods, just a little. Okay. You see. Sit next to her, and she hides herself behind her book. The Life of Pi, never heard of it. So, sorry again for startling you. I'm a sow. Except from her book, started stalling a little before replying. I know. We're in the same class. Her speech is stilted. and so quiet that it's barely audible even in the still library. I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako, I'm Hanako. I resist the urge to say that's a nice name just to have something to say, but really it's the only thing that I can think of. Tick off? Fuck you, Sadie. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I am being all bothered and fussed about that kind of things. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. Okay, now I want to try to see. Oh, I'm stuck at this choice? Oh. Um. Wait, hold on. What if. Alright, what does it do if we say Hi, I'm New Year? Is that. We're in the same class? It's just. Maybe you don't remember? A self introduction too? Say a word, but simply stares at me wide-eyed. I'm still getting used to the place, so I'm trying to meet as many people as I can. So, what's your name? Hanako. Oh! Okay. The scene changes? Okay, alright. She gently tips the book backwards so that I can read the title at the same time hiding her face behind it. She must have noticed me staring before. Life of Pies? I've never heard of it before. What's it about? A boy and a tiger on a boat. See this taking some time. Some interesting. Is it any good? She nods from behind the book but stays silent. She looks tense, a bit like Yuko earlier, in a different way, more like petrified with terror, I'd say. Whoa, calm down, Mr. The quick girl turned out to be anything but, and she's quivering in a way that makes it looks like she's mortally afraid of me. Only way out of this, as far as I can tell, is to try to get a normal conversation going. Is it a library book? I'm looking for new ones to read, but there's just so many. No, it's mine. Oh, so do you come here often? A huge blush spreads on Anako's face, and her eyes widened far larger than I thought it was possible for eyes to do. Oh, did she interpret my lame attempt at small talk as a feeble to pick her up? I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I gotta do something! Without warning, Annika takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. Wow. Okay, let me just do that. And load back there and re-choose this. Okay. Okay, the other seemed better. Seemed like a better outcome, so here she just takes off because I'm watching intently at her, like, you know? So I feel like it's better the other one. Anyway, by the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. Lilly and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you see notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What did she look like? Long, dark hair, kind of shy. She had, well, some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her or something. Oh dear, Yuko, would you excuse me? I'd better try and find her. Sure, I'll just hold onto these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, I have to explain it to you some other time. Right, I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What did you do? Nothing, I just talked to her, tried to get to know her, didn't even manage to get started. Yuko sighs and looks awfully bothered, even more so than she did before. I guess you weren't wrong so much as tactless. Tactless? That girl's a bit of a special case. It's like she never really talks to anyone. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder, it's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. Oh, Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. And then again, maybe this is just a norm out here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. Perhaps I was being a little tactless after all. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something to that, but resists it. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. Ooh. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile and she blushes heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No, it's not really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us has anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shoveling some papers around. People who have papers on the desks really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because I'll just go get them. I fetch my stack of books from besides the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and return to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I surprise myself with that too, honestly, at least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kinda started reading books to fill that time. Couldn't do much else. I see. But she doesn't say anything else and just checks out my books for me. I guess this is what they call tact. Taking the library books with one arm, I troll my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind me startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around to see who is talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It is just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone else called me. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we've met before, yesterday. I don't think so. I remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we've met before. If across the hall, you're Kenji. Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an incomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Dang, this can only mean one of two things. Either we have met and you are telling the truth and I just can't remember it, or you are a spy. He pauses. A psychic spy. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji points a finger in my face standingly. Unlike you! Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies. If you think you can pass as Isao because I'm legally blind, you're sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I still, lest he assaults me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if it did. Oh, wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you. Sighing again, and then once again for good measure, I step backwards just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good. I think something's wrong. I don't know, I just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually, even if you discount this one. Can't get a proper touch on other people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. There's a hard reality we live in. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. You see, this is how it is, the world. There is no justice, you see? Even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He dismisses flatly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? It's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally too, she actually ran away from me. Was my fault, really? I think I'm not really used to all this yet. A girl? A cute one? Cute? That's a hard question. She had a nice body, really beautiful hair. But the face, damn. What the fuck? Dude, you're not gonna lie, she was so pretty cute with the scar, you know? I mean, scars make people beautiful, I think. I guess it could go either way. Oh, she was cute, dude. What? I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna want to see the route that says she wasn't cute because that's so mean. She was cute as hell. Yeah, cute, I guess. I knew it! There are a lot of cute girls here, a strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of the school. Try to warn you, man, but do you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets? Yes, dark secrets, extremely dark, like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls in the school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? And to the untrained eyes, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that is full 20%. One would think that a school with a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no! What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I'm not ready. I get as far as turning the door knob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. Believe that this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. Okay. Kenji, what the fuck? Disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they've come. Because this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. Dude, Kenji, calm the fuck down. Ring the alarm. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. In America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up to the number. In the past, the buildup of a military has always been the clearest sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is bad. What the fuck is going on? The country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They are so cunning, as expected of women. Soon the day will come when Kenji's voice trail off ominously. That is why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you just as they killed me. You will end up just like me. Oh, hell no. Can't stop myself from burning out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of. So you're not supposed to say something like that? Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, vast feminist conspiracy. Stop it, stop! I lost you way back there somewhere. Somewhere around feminist infiltration. Too hard to follow? It's cool I have some graphs and stuff in my room. And puppets. You like puppets? No puppets. You like puppets? Okay, graphs are still cool though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, waving his hand in an animated way as he continues to read on. This is too strange, I had him pegged. Do I do the vine boom? Good? Wait. Pegged. You had him pegged. That's nice, dude. That's relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Something on your mind, dude? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. This is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate the whole last part, and that part is kinda important. There can be only one. Oh my god. Like in that foreign movie where there could only be one. And in the end, there's only one dude left because that was the point. Battle Royale? And I've seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracy that this school holds, as tangled as... Quick, change my analogy for me, be a pal. I'm going to go to bed now, it's extremely late. Doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later. Kenji. Oh god, what the fuck? God. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly, it's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and drift gently asleep. Reference. And just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. Takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. Because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks. It feels so good just lying there with my eyes closed. The school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. Just can't seem to fit in. What irony, one would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who aren't fit for anywhere would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help that take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty wall. I guess it's not as bad as expected, though. This place really is more of a school than and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. Just, if nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. Up in one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. Is it like the third title drop? It's the third episode. I think I know what game I'm playing, Katawa Shoujo. Thank you. I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I start doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though. Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I don't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do, so the situation is convenient for me. But at 10 minutes into class, Annika walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. Hi guys, I turn my head and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, we have you now, there is no escape. Hichan, it looks like we're together again, yay! Michelle is sideways while Shizune pushes her desks closer to mine. There really is no escape now unless I were to jump through the window. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. What's wrong, Hichan? Oh, Wichan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, Wichan. We were talking about it after you left. It would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Right? So happy you two are able to have a laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that's over, Chizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. When I actually look at this stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only two problems. I almost want to say something about how a rush to get started seems a bit much considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. Oh, hi. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. Looks like she's working alone. Can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there. Who? It Ichan? Her, Anako over there. Does she always work alone? I think so, Ichan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hichan. Why not? Shishan wouldn't get along with her. Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lilting up and down quality present in everything she says. Just because, Ichan. What? Okay, that's sus. By now, Chizune has noticed our conversation and makes me realize how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time. Oh. What, Shishan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds so harsh. I'm not going to say that. What? Why are they enemy? You said it anyway. I know, Hee-chan. It's fine if you over here. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand the things Shizune is saying and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time, so there's never a conversation Shizune would be left out of? Anyway, we should start on the problems now, Hee-chan. What? Finished with time to spare, and I decided to ask if there are any alternative to the cafeteria, as frankly the food so far has been subpar. This sends Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. And what about the bill? Oh god, I'm having a pain at the back. Oh god damn it. Oh, that hurts. Not the back, like there. God damn it. And there. Like there, I don't know why I just got two like stinging pain here and there. That's okay. Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. To not sight, everyone else in the class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks, the ones with actual boxed lunches mixed in and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Nako, it feels like that I'm the only one who can see her. Almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself with the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. I'm gonna be honest, I think Attica is my new, not my new crush, but like, you know, the new girl I prefer the most in this game. I think Hanako is becoming my number one girl. I see her look over, yeah. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. What to do? Wow, I'm gonna save so hard on this one. Definitely go talk with Aniko. Still feel bad for making her run away yesterday, so I'd better say something. Hey there, Aniko. Hey, Sal? Well, at least she remembers my name. Hey, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. I'm just new here and thought I should get to know my classmates. Aww. Aniko looks up at me and notices her scaring once more. It's so bewildering that you can barely notice it from across the room, but it's so noticeable from close up. That's okay. It was my fault. No, that wasn't anyone's fault. It just kind of happened. So you're waiting for someone? Was you looking at the door before? Yes, Lilly. Oh, you mean Lilly the blind girl? Anako only nods in response, and I can't help but wonder if defining people through their disabilities is a faux pas of the worst kind, or just normal here. I guess that explains why Lily took off after her yesterday. She seems like a nice girl. Are you two friends? Yes. As if hoping for Lily to appear, she checks over her shoulder again. I think I'm making her nervous again. Hope I'm not disturbing you right now. No, that's not it. It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here. Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom? Not really. Anako's gaze drifts past my shoulder and towards Shizune. Shizune? Anako nods again. What about her? Don't they get along? Anako shakes her head. Clearly this is something she doesn't want to talk about. It does make a strange sort of sense. Shizune and Lily not getting along so well. Yeah, I guess. The blind girl, the deaf girl not getting along. That's funny. Communication between the two would be all but impossible. It's hard enough talking to Chizune through Misha, even when you can see whose hands are talking. Anako is so focused on Chizune that I am the first to notice Lily at the door. Oh, she's here now. Anako spins around to confirm this. Upon seeing Lily, she moves quickly to the door. Okay. Lily. Ah, Anako. Good morning. Is the president here? Yes. Oh, and also because of the okay, I just thought about the disabilities, but yeah, the present thing being that they're polar opposites in the way they're presidents. Okay, I get it. Attica glances over her shoulder at Chizune again, as if to confirm she can't hear them, even though that's impossible. I suppose we'd be best off then. His sigh and tone of what seems like frustration makes me raise an eyebrow. I guess there's some kind of enmity between the two. It's intriguing, but that's not really something I'd ask about. I'm sure if they wanted me to know that they wouldn't tell me. It's only my third day here. I should be trying to make friends, not finding out why people are enemies. Still, it's a little funny to find out that this school has little feuds, just like my old high school. Even if people are more tolerant of each other, they're still going to get on each other's nerves. Hey, Lily, how are things? I'm sorry I made you run off yesterday. Oh my, is that so? I didn't realize you were here. Seems that Lily is a little embarrassed about being so frank in front of me. Sorry, Lily, I thought you realized. No, it's alright, Anako. So, please don't worry about yesterday. It was just a misunderstanding. If you say so, I'm still working this place out. Well then, I think you'll find most people here a lot more forgiving than elsewhere. If you're feeling a little confused, please don't be afraid to ask questions. Sure, I remember that. Lily? He gives a small nod of acknowledgement. I'm sorry, so we must be off. Anako really doesn't look all that comfortable here right now, and Lily still seems a little embarrassed. I wonder if my apologies really made any impact. Mind if I accompany you two? I'm kind of pushing it, but Lily hums quietly, still smiling. I'm sure that we could accommodate you, can't we, Anako? She looks at Lily, then at me, then she freezes wide-eyed. Sure. Well then, shall we go? I'm sure Lily wouldn't do this so easily if she saw how scared Hanako looks, but it can't be helped now. Declining after the deal is sealed would only cause confusion and problems. So we leave all three togethers. Lily walks beside the wall, letting her cane gently tap against it every now and then. Annika comes along right beside her, so close that she's practically half hugging her as they go. Although it must make her willing that much harder, Lily takes it in stride. As we turn around the corner of the I was about to say hallway. God damn it. Of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a steam train. Hanako shrieks a little, and my vision briefly goes black. Ouch! Oh, that's the... Okay. That's the fucking picture that I talked about in the beginning of the very first episode, but okay. Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up to me. Bumped to the perpetrator, a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. She wears a PE uniform and very worried frown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during your lunch break. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have legs. Yep. Or she does, but they are not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs end in shins and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. Look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. Oh man, hey, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going and you just came out of nowhere. Sorry. She's looking really apologetic, in the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. Oh, I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your medication and muscle don't get hit in the chest. I try to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. Seems normal. Hey, should I get a nurse? The high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. I sat at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realized that I probably looked worse off than I really was, doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I was overly worried about my heart. No, Dade, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time, and take a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me, big time, but it's nothing more than that. You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. It's okay, I said I was fine and nothing's broken. No harm done. That's good, So, what happened? She's not quite up to speed for obvious reason, but she sounds very worried, more than what the situation deserves really. Someone just bumped into me, nothing serious, just winded. Sorry, it's my fault. I was just going to get some stuff, and I was in a kind of a hurry. That someone here is Emmy, isn't it? The little girl coughs quietly and shuffles her plastic or metallic feet, looking down at them before saying anything. Hi, Lilly, Hanako. I guess the girls know each other. Do please try to be more careful. You might be sturdy enough to endure these sorts of accidents, but there are people who aren't. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute I found myself smiling. I know that. I gotta go. Teacher will have my head. I promised to help with printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, I've got to change and everything. Before any of us can say a thing, Amy has already bolted away, leaving the hallway eerily quiet. Does that kind of thing happen often around here? There are more rules in Yamaku than usual for running in corridors. That rarely stops Hemi, it seems. She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight composed smile. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we be off then? Lee heads off along the hallway and Anako hurries after her. The route to the room the two used for tea is fairly simple to retrace, being still fresh in my mind from yesterday. Lily and Anako quickly go about the business of making lunch. Before I can even open my small bag of food, Lily's busying herself with her thermos and tea bags as Anako is setting out both their lunch boxes. So is this what you meant by coming here almost every day? Yes, Hanako and I usually have lunch here. It suits both of us, so we ended up using this room regularly. After seeing Hanako's reactions to me over the past couple of days, I can understand why that is a boon. That and Lily being able to get some quiet away from her class as well. Take my seat last after Lily's poured the tea for us and sits down. Oh. Okay, basically the same picture, but there's Hanako, basically. The more time I spend with these two girls, the more I think they're a perfect foil to Misha and Shizune. Even without a voice, Shizune is direct and brash, and Misha seems to get on with everyone. On the other end, Lily is soft-spoken and relaxed, while Anako seems to be the shyest girl I've ever met. So, how are you faring in Yamaku, Sao? You seem a bit flustered before. Apart from getting lost every now and then and being trash-talked outside my classroom, fine, I guess. You look pretty hurt before. Are you really okay? For a brief moment, I considered telling Anako and Lily about my condition, but then I hold it back. I can't tell why, but for some reason I feel uncomfortable talking about it to these relative strangers, even if they've been pretty friendly. Yeah, it's nothing. I was just a bit startled. Judging from the two girls' expression, I don't think that they're buying it, but in what I assume is their way of respecting my privacy, they don't press the matter. I guess that is one of the unwritten rules around here. Don't ask. Even if people's conditions are obvious, like Anako's, there's still bound to be a story involved. Everyone has things that they don't feel comfortable speaking about, and I think everyone here recognized that. So, how long have you been in this school? You both seem to know your way around pretty well. Well, I've been here since the start of high school, but only moved into the dormitories a year ago. Annika joined at the start of high school as well and moved to the dormitories when she did, if memory serves me right. That's right, since high school. So we've known each other since then? Since I moved, yes. Annika lives next door to me, so it's only natural, right? Right. Yeah, of course. Living next to someone is probably reason enough to befriend them, though I'm guessing that Lily's blindness played a part in it as well. I can't imagine Aniko easily making friends with someone who's deliberately avoid looking at her scars. With the immediate conversation dried up, we start to eat our lunch. It isn't long before the bells are signaling the end of the break. Like me, the girls pack up their lunches as efficiently as they seem them out. I guess it better be off. Are you going to go with Asao and Echo? Echo looks up at me, and for a second I can see that she is considering skipping class, but maybe just to avoid walking to the classroom with me. Yes. I don't know what to think of it. Aniko really is delicate to the point of wrecking if looked at in the wrong way. Makes me a bit nervous too, but I push the feeling aside, trying to be as natural as I can. We should hurry then. Class has already started by the sound of it. He gives a small nod of farewell as she bends down to take her cane, Aniko and I filing out before her. We walk quickly down the empty halls to our respective classes. As we reach the door to Lily's 3-2 classroom, she turns towards me. Isao, thank you for sharing lunch with us today. My pleasure, Lily. And with that, we part ways, Lily entering her classroom and leaving Hanako and me to make off to her own. She's still looking like she wants to run away. So, do you really want to go back to class now? Yes. Okay, then. I feel like I should say something more to her, but it's hard to come up with anything that would be appropriate and safe enough. And Lily was right. The more time we spend out here, the more explaining we have to do. Open the rear door to the class and walk in. And that's gonna be when that's gonna be now that I stop. We're gonna stop there. There we go. That's gonna be it. Wait, just to be sure. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go to the main menu, and yeah, that's the end of part 3. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys liked episode 3, like, comment, subscribe. I don't. All right. Anyway, thank you everybody, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Kudos.